The Golden State, once the crown jewel of American enterprise, is now facing a terrifying reality. Businesses that once flourished in California's bustling economy are now fleeing in droves. But why? What's really happening behind the scenes? And is this the beginning of the end for California's business empire? Over the past few years, we've seen a disturbing trend. Companies that have called California home for decades are packing up and leaving. Chevron, one of the world's largest oil giants, has officially announced its departure from the state. But it's not just Chevron. Elon Musk, frustrated with California's increasingly hostile business environment, has moved SpaceX out of the state and scaled back operations for Tesla and Twitter. Lyft, Airbnb, and even Salesforce have significantly downsized their California footprints. This isn't just a few disgruntled CEOs making a statement. This is a full-scale exodus, and it's accelerating. Kevin O'Leary, known for his blunt takes and sharp business acumen, has issued a bold warning. California's business exodus is just the tip of the iceberg. O'Leary, who's seen it all in the business world, isn't one to mince words. He's called California a dumpster fire, a place where businesses are being burned by crushing taxes, stifling regulations, and an increasingly unlivable environment for both companies and their employees. But O'Leary believes there's more to this story than just high taxes and red tape. He's hinted at something darker, something that's just beginning to reveal itself. A shift in the very fabric of California's economy that could spell disaster, not just for the state, but for the entire nation. So, what's the secret behind California's crumbling business empire? The truth is terrifyingly simple. California, once a beacon of innovation and opportunity, has become a hostile environment for businesses. The cost of doing business in the state has skyrocketed, with companies facing exorbitant taxes, suffocating regulations, and a political climate that's increasingly anti-business. The result? Companies are fleeing to states like Texas and Florida, where the business environment is friendlier, taxes are lower, and regulations are more reasonable. But it's not just about money. California's infrastructure is failing. Power outages, water shortages, and crumbling roads are making it harder and harder for businesses to operate. And then there's the growing crime rate, which has made even the most prosperous cities feel unsafe. Kevin O'Leary's warning might be more dire than anyone realizes. If California's business empire continues to crumble, the ripple effects could be catastrophic. The state's economy is the largest in the United States and one of the largest in the world. What happens when the biggest companies leave? When the jobs disappear? When the tax base erodes to the point where essential services can no longer be funded? O'Leary calls California a dumpster fire. But is it worse than we think? Is this the beginning of a larger collapse that could send shockwaves through the entire global economy? The writing is on the wall. California's business empire is crumbling, and the mass exodus is a warning sign we can't afford to ignore. The question is, what happens next? Will California find a way to reverse this terrifying trend? Or are we witnessing the slow-motion collapse of one of the world's most powerful economies? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The road ahead for California looks dark and full of peril. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our future updates. And remember, stay informed and stay ahead of the curve with Fiscal Mind.